So this is a 91 NSX, but we have the brake system converted to stop techs, and we're going to bleed the brakes. And the first thing to do is we're going to replace the fluid that's in the master cylinder. And you want to be very careful with this stuff. Don't want it anywhere except on towels or in containers.
I don't think you're that far off. You have your brother look at it.
These brakes are so powerful that except for replacing the fluid because of time, I haven't even had a problem with it boiling. This is not a race car. So I'm sucking the fluid out with a baster. And we're going to replace this fluid with new and then start bleeding the calipers. So we've got new fluid. For my use, we have not even had to go to anything special. I've never had a problem with straight DOT3 fluid. I sucked it out with a baster already. I'm not worried about the height of it at this point because we're going to be draining some as we bleed the calipers. So we've got that there, and we're going to let it sit like so because I'm going to be filling it again. And we're going to go to the back of the car, and we're going to bleed the calipers while we have someone in the car pumping the brake pedal at the appropriate times.
That'll be me.
And we'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you can see that on this car, there are 2 bleed screws on each caliper because it's got pistons on each side. So we're going to do the inside one first. We've got a bottle with a hose in it to keep suction. John, you know where there's an 11? 11. Okay, I wanted you to hold it, pump it 3 times and then say holding while you hold it down.
1, 2, down. I'm holding it.
Okay, when you feel it's all the way down, say down.
Down.
Stay, up and pump and hold.
1, 2, 3, hold. I'll hold it. Yeah. Down.
Up and release. We're going to go to this one.
Are you sure you can do that without the hood? Yeah.
I'm going to get a towel real quick. Press 3 times and say holding.
1, 2, 3, holding. Yeah. Down.
Release.
5.
Push down, say holding.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
See those bubbles? Up and release, and then hold, and then push and hold.
Holding.
Tight here, so you need to loosen that one.
Down.
Down.
Okay, up and let go. We're good for now.
Is it moving? This is open to drop here.
So we got some bubbles out, and that's good. That's what we wanted. Okay, so what we've done is hook the bottle up, got the 11 millimeter wrench on the caliper bleed screw. There's 2 of them. We'll put the bottle hose on. John's going to pump the brakes 3 times and say holding.
1, 2, 3, holding.
Say down when you're down.
Down.
Up and again.
1, 2, 3, holding. Would you? It looks like it's down.
Up and release, we're good. Very little bubble the first time through.
Check the fluid level up front.
I'm going to. We're good for right now. Press 3 times and say holding.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
Up and release. Okay, again, and say holding.
1, 2, 3, holding.
Aren't you down?
Down.
Up and let go. We're good. Okay, we're on the front caliper. We've put the wrench on first, then the bleed hose. The bottle's hanging. We've got a little light in here. John's going to pump the brakes 3 times and say holding.
1, 2, 3, holding.
Few bubbles.
Bottom.
Again, lift and say holding.
2, 3, holding. Down.
Again, there are a few more bubbles.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
There's still a few bubbles. Go ahead again.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
Still a few bubbles. Go ahead again.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
Just a tiny bit of bubble, so we're going to go one more.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
Wow, we're still getting a few. One more.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
Okay, hold and release. Now we're going to the outside. This wrench, by the way, is frozen, so I can use it either way. It's a actually ratcheting box end. Okay, John, press and 3 times and say holding.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
Again.
1, 2, 3, holding. Down.
Up and relax. A little bubble the first time, and that was it. 3 times, say holding.
Holding. Down.
Again.
Holding. Down.
Again.
Holding. Down.
One more time, pump more slowly.
Holding.
I thought you were thinking that, Brad.
Down.
A few little bubbles. One more time slowly.
So what you're saying is you might have to hog
Down. Holding.
get it to move this way.
Down.
That's pretty good. Release, relax. Okay, John, pump and 3 times, say holding.
1, 2, 3, holding.
Hello.
Hold down.
Try it again.
1, 2, 3, holding. Ideally, you could go down first. Down.
Okay, relax. We're done. We saw bubbles on the first pull, which takes care of probably what's in the line and the major part of the caliper. The second one, the outside, never has as many, so that's pretty good. Perfect. Well, we're going to seal up the master cylinder. I'm going to clean up the calipers a little later, and bleeding the brakes is about that simple. If you enjoy this, please subscribe to the channel, and good luck with everything. Happy motoring.